Check in with your breath and just kind of notice where you are in space at this moment. Give yourself this opportunity to let go of any distractions. Give yourself this opportunity to connect to your breath and just notice how deeply you can breathe. And as you inhale, just allow your breath to expand into your belly, your rib cage, your chest. And as you breathe out, just allow yourself to let something go. That felt good. You can do that again, inhaling as deeply as you can, comfortably, maybe pausing for a moment at the top of that breath. And then exhaling, softening, releasing, letting something go. And again, inhaling at your pace. Maybe you can breathe in to a count of 4, maybe 6. And if you can, breathe out through your nose and begin to activate those muscles of the core. Inhaling slowly and deeply, and exhaling completely. And a few more times here, just following your own rhythm, your own pace, and reminding yourself that through the exhalation, you can not only help your body and mind relax, but you can also connect more to those deeper core muscles. Joseph Pilates called that the powerhouse. So connecting to the powerhouse of our core simply by breathing. We'll do this a few more times, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. And the next time you breathe in, maybe give everything a little squeeze, activating the muscles, hugging muscle to bone. And as you exhale through the nose, allow everything to soften as you connect to your core. That felt good. You can do that again. Inhale, tensing, squeezing everything in your face, maybe lifting your shoulders to your ears. And as you exhale, soften, release, connecting to your core just a little bit more. And again, inhaling whenever you're ready, tensing, squeezing. Every time you tense your muscles, squeeze your muscles, you're actually strengthening your muscles and your bones. And as you exhale, you're letting go of stress and tension. Good. We'll do that one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And before we keep moving, just take a moment to check in with yourself, noticing what just that simple practice of breathing and tensing and squeezing and releasing has done for you. And then taking your hands, maybe just turning your palms to face down. And as you inhale, let your eyes and nose look upward. And as you exhale, let your eyes and nose look downward. And again, inhale and exhale. Inviting the breath to initiate the movement. So wait for the inhale and allow your eyes to follow. Wait for the exhale and allow your eyes to follow. Maybe this time, slide your elbows back behind you. And as you exhale, slide your fingertips towards your knees. And a few more times here, just moving at your own pace. Good. Maybe two or three more times. Just moving within your own range of motion. So nothing forced. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling complete. And one more just like that. And then when you're ready, return to a neutral position. And this time, maybe hinge forward. Hands can stay resting on your legs for support, and then maybe hinge a little bit backwards. You're again just moving within your own comfortable range. One way might be more accessible or easier than another, so just move within your range of motion. Good. We'll do this one more time in this direction. And then return to neutral. Maybe allow your arms to rest down by your sides, and this time reach down towards the ground on one side, and then reach to the ground on the other side. And we're just moving slowly at first, just kind of checking in, front of the body, back of the body, sides of the body. Check in with your balance, activating the core and getting a little bit of a stretch at the same time. Good. Maybe one more each side. Good. And then check in with your shoulders. Just roll the shoulders around a bit. You could start on one side, move to the other side, both sides. Maybe take fingertips to the shoulders, making circles with your elbows. And then going the other way. Good. All right. Let's take the elbows into the waist, palms facing up. Open the hands out to the side and then back to center. So we're not going for speed. Again, we're just going for range of motion, moving in ways that feel good and that are accessible to you today. Always do one side. You can alternate sides or stay on the same side. Good. We've got about 15 seconds. Maybe just turn the palms to face in. Spread your fingers out really wide. Good. Last one here. All right, now we're ready to go just a little bit faster here. Start to move into a bit of a run or a walk or ski, right? So any kind of full range of motion here. If it's available to add the knees, the feet, you can do that as well. We're not trying to go to our highest intensity just yet. Just waking up the body, getting everything moving. Got about 30 more seconds here. Something about this time of day, all the cats wake up and they're looking for treats, they're looking for food. All right, about 5 more seconds here. And then let's add a little bit of punching. So punching to the front, either alternating sides, you can punch with both hands, Right, so find what feels better in your body. You can even do a little bit of alternating, like I am, both sides, and then alternating sides. Good. All right. Now let's come back to our running, walking, or skiing. Good. All right. About 10 more seconds. And now, how about some cross punching? You can stay on the same side, or you can alternate sides. So this adds a bit of a twisting motion. If the twisting motion doesn't feel good, then stay right here in front of the body. Okay. All right. My clock is telling me it's time to juggle. So let's start juggling some balls. All right. And I love to use imagery. Imagery can be so helpful for the body, for the mind, and also to help keep us focused, curious. So, what are we juggling today? Are they bowling balls, beach balls, ping pong balls? I've got some Yamana balls back there, exercise balls. Maybe we're tossing up exercise balls. Maybe swords. Got to be real quick and observant if you're juggling swords. All right, let's climb some rope now. Here we go. Climbing that rope. And here, the hands can stay just in a comfortable position. It's an option for you to add in a bit of a squeeze, a fisted hand. You can do that as well. Right now, we're just getting, again, the body warmed up, increasing circulation. You might be breathing a little bit faster now, but try to keep your breath calm. All right, we've got about 15 more seconds here. All right. So let's come back to punching to the front, and this time, same on both sides, or just stay on one side so that we take out the twisting. And then if you would like to add in some cross punching, adding in some twisting, you can add that in or stay right here in the front. Good. Let's do 3 more seconds. All right, last one here. Let's bring the arms down by the sides. We're going to lean, lean a little bit faster now. So you may not reach as far. It's going to challenge our stability a little bit more. Wake up the muscles of the core on the side. All right, now it's time to row the boat. We can row in front of the body or across. You always have the option to do a little bit of everything, if that's an option for you. All right, so we've got about 30 more seconds to go here before we transition into our weights. If you're using weights today, you can use 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds, anything up to 5 pounds. I really wouldn't recommend more than 5 for this particular workout today. You can always use objects that are around your house. All right, we've got about 13 more seconds to go. Keep on rowing that boat. Getting nice and warm now. Ready to lift some weight. All right, that's it. Okay, so Remember to have little sips of water from time to time throughout your workout today. When you're ready to grab your weights, you can come into your ready position, elbows in, palms face up. And we'll start here with a little rotator cuff. So just like we did in the warm up, this time adding some weight, increase our strength. Good. You can always do one side. Good. So maybe turn the palms to face in. Good. Got about 15 more seconds to go here. Doing great. Two more. Last one. All right, now we have lateral deltoids. So elbows are into the side and then lift and lower out to the side. So you can alternate sides, you can stay on the same side, lift both at the same time. If you'd like a little more challenge, you can extend the arms longer, and that will increase the intensity for those muscles. We're about halfway through. Good time to check in with your breath. Good. Think of squeezing those elbows back in. Last one. All right, arms down by the sides. Let's lift and lower in front of the body. Choosing the speed that works right for you. We don't want to go too quickly. If our intention is to build strength, we want to move with awareness. A little bit of a slower tempo is going to challenge those muscles. All right, we're about halfway through. All right, two more. Let's move on to biceps. So bicep curls, elbows stay in towards the rib cage. You can rotate the palm up as you lift. Doing great, y'all. About halfway through. All right, I've got about 10 more seconds. It's getting windy out there, y'all. Here in Georgia, it's actually kind of cold today. All right, now we have triceps. You can lean forward if that's an option for you and kind of kick that hand back behind you. You can also take that hand straight above you, lift and lower. Also have options to press down into your seat, like you're pushing yourself up out of your chair. Good. We're about halfway through. Another option, if you're back against your Back in your seat, you can press your elbows back. It's a little press and release here. Good isometric movement. Good. So we've got about 15 more seconds to go. We'll do two more. Last one. Have a quick rest. That's our first round down. We've got two more to go. A sip of water if you like. All right. Reset into your ready position. Round two, rotator cuff. Again, remembering your options. Good. So we've got about 30 more seconds to go. If you'd like to rotate your palms in, you can do that as well. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So how about lateral deltoids? Good. Now again, you have options. Elbows can stay bent. You can straighten the arms out. And we are halfway through. Y'all are looking good. I love seeing everybody adapting and modifying and doing what works right for you. Just got to keep moving, staying present. Good. We've got about 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Excellent. Arms down by your sides. Then lift and lower in front. This gets the anterior deltoid or the front of the shoulder here. We are halfway there. Check in with your breath. Doing great. Got about 10 more seconds, a little less than 10 seconds. 2 more. All right. Biceps. How about palms facing out, lift and lower out to the side. Just a little variation on the first one that we did today. Doing great. We're already halfway through. All right, 10 more seconds. Two more. Last one. Awesome. All right, so remember which tricep variation you like to do. Lifting and lowering above or behind or pressing yourself up and out of your chair. All right, we are halfway there. Few more. And that is it. Round 2 is done. We've got one more round to go. Quick break in between. Good time to stretch, check in with yourself. Remember, you always have the option to do this without weights. You can always go up in weight or down in weight throughout these cycles. All right, here we go. Rotator cuff, round 3. Halfway there. You can turn your palms to face in. All right, 2 more. Let's move to our lateral raises, lateral deltoids. Try not to hold the breath. Stay connected to your core and your exhales. Halfway there. All right, 10 more seconds. Few more. Last one. All right, and here are deltoids. Good. This is starting to get easy. Maybe slow it down. Maybe pause before you lower down. All of that is going to change the intensity of your exercise. All right, we're halfway there. Two more. Last one. Now we're back to our biceps. Maybe you'd like to do the first round of biceps, our traditional bicep. Could also do out to the side. If you want to combine it, you can combine it. We are halfway there. Doing great, y'all. Almost there. Got about 10 more seconds to go. right, back to our triceps. Last round of triceps today. She's sound asleep. All right, we are halfway through. Last one. Excellent. All right, we are done with these for now. Can put those away and prepare for our next phase, moving into our high intensity interval training. So again, just a little review. We will have high level activity for about 40 seconds, about 20 seconds of rest. If you don't want to rest in that 20 seconds, you don't have to. You can keep it moving. If you want to jump on in, you can join me here with some sort of running, walking, skiing activity, getting the body up to speed again, getting yourself awake. Good. Got about 20 more seconds to go. Remembering our signs, our body's signs when we start to increase the intensity. It's important that we can still breathe. Your breathing might become a little bit more shallow. Face might start to turn a little bit red, but you don't want to overly exert. All right, let's take a moment to rest. Take a breath. Bring ourselves back down to that lower intensity, right? This is kind of like riding that wave of intensity today. Got about 3 more seconds, and we'll move into our crisscross and pull. Crisscross pull. So there's different ways that you can increase the intensity. It's not always about speed, but that is one way. Also, maybe leaning backward a little bit will increase the intensity. Good. And also remember, if there are any of these exercises that just aren't working out for you today, you can mix and match, put something else in the place of it. Get creative. Good. All right, that's it. Take a moment to breathe. Good time to check in. So notice if you're kind of clenching anything that you can let go of. Check in with your face, check in with your breath. And get ready to play those drums. So palms down, drumming all around. You can start right here in front of the body, getting things moving. Maybe move over to the side. Maybe move over to the other side. Maybe take it above you. Good. Open hands as best as you can. Good. So this really helps to strengthen the bones and the joints as well as increase our cardiovascular metabolism, efficiency, stability, and mobility. All those things just by playing the drums, little air drums. All right, so take a moment to check in, little break here. Have sips of water anytime you need to. And let's start catching some flies. For me today, there's so much wind. We got leaves flying all around. So maybe you're catching the falling leaves, the flying leaves in the wind. All around you, behind you, in front of you, below. Doing great. We've got about 8 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's take a rest. Awesome. All right, so again, if you want to keep moving, just move at a slower pace. Take it down a little bit. Work on conditioning the heart. Good. Being able to respond and react. All right, here we go. Let's row the boat now. So, rowing boat can be across the body. That adds a little bit of twisting. If you don't want to twist, you can row in front of the body. Okay. So, I might be going a little bit slower than you prefer to go today. So, you do not have to match my intensity. What you're looking for is to increase your own personal intensity. So, moving at your own pace, keeping it going. Good. We've got about 8 more seconds to go. Last one. All right. Check in. Doing great, y'all. Our next exercise, we're going to come back to that rope. When you're ready, you can get a head start, start climbing that rope. And here we go. Increasing the speed, the intensity, maybe leaning back a little bit. Maybe adding in a lean forward and back like we did in our warm-up phase today. And these are all just options. So you choose what works for you today. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds to go. All right. Here's our break. Short little break. Have a sip of water if it's been a little while. All right, here we go. Get ready for crisscross pull. Doing great. Halfway through. No more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest if you want to. Shake it out. Have a little stretch. All right, next up, it's going to be time to play those drums. Get a little head start if you want to. And here we go, all around you. A little air drumming today. Good. You can keep it right here in front of the body, really close, or moving a little bit further out, maintaining your stability as you increase your mobility. Good. Keeping it moving for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, check in. Might notice your heart is going a little bit faster, and that is okay. Just keep your breath moving freely, changing your intensity as needed. Let's catch some flies. Here we go. So you can add a little bit of squeeze release here, or keep the hands open. You've got bear claws, bear paws. Good. Keeping it going for about 10 more seconds. All right, that is it. Good job, y'all. Doing great. Check in with your breath and then prepare to row your boat. Here we go. Increasing your speed or maybe leaning a little bit, adding in that lean can perhaps make it a little bit more challenging. Good, rowing that boat as fast as you can in your own way. Got 10 more seconds. Awesome. All right, take a little rest. Doing great. Okay. So next up, chop some wood. We haven't chopped any wood yet. Weather's getting cold. All right, so here we go. We're going to chop from one direction. Good. And then, if you'd like to, you can move to the other side, chopping in the other direction. Doing great. 3 more seconds. Last one. All right, if you want to keep it going, maybe come back to a jog or a walk. All right, so next, let's go back to dribbling the ball or playing those drums. So you can dribble a ball or play the drums. Keeping it moving. Doing great, almost there. We got 10 more seconds. If you haven't explored what's above you or in front of you, maybe get a little bit more creative all around you. All right. Excellent. Okay, a little bit of a break. Nice deep breath. All right. So next, let's do some up and down. So reach up and reach down. And I'm tapping in the center, just tapping the tops of the legs, reaching to your highest height and to your lowest low. Okay, so that might be any kind of range, right? Your range, not mine. Good. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right. That's a good one. Check in, take a nice breath. All right, let's climb that rope, coming back to the rope, reaching and pulling. Great, we're almost there. Got about 10 more seconds. All right. Check in. You can keep moving if you want to. If you're feeling good and you want to keep it going, go ahead and keep on moving. All right, next up, let's row the boat. Here we go. Increasing the speed. Faster you go, the less it might even look like you're rowing a boat, and that is okay. Just keeping yourself in motion a little bit longer. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. Okay, short little break here, about 10 seconds. All right, so next up, let's reach up and down. Reach up and down. Got to hold the breath, your own rhythm and your own pace. Doing great. 10 more seconds. Last one. All right, check in. We're getting there, y'all. All right. So I think this upcoming round will be for a full minute. And you can just run for the full minute, or you can do a little bit of a medley of everything that we do here. Okay, so here we go. If you want to follow me, you can go into a run, kind of get everything going. And then maybe while you're running, you notice a bunch of flies and bees. You can start catching them. Good. Now maybe we want to climb that rope to get away from them. All right, maybe that's not working so well. Maybe we need to jump in a boat and start rowing the boat. I think it's working. All right, let's play the drums. All right, maybe it's time to chop a little wood before we go. Don't forget the other side. Good. All right, let it all go. Shake it all out. And then when you're ready, just let yourself kind of settle in, come back to a place of stillness. Nice deep breath in and out, and just notice the energy moving through your body, moving through your mind, your muscles, your bones, your joints. Noticing your mood. And then just begin to move a little bit more slowly, coming back through to cool everything down before we go. Sort of cool down. We just want to slow things down a little bit, check in with the areas of the body that we just worked, worked on strengthening, increasing mobility and stamina. If you're doing one side like me, maybe you want to switch to the other side or just stay on the same side. Good. Maybe you want to give yourself a hug, just wrap your fingers back behind you and breathe into the back of your heart. And you can either interlace your fingers behind you or just hold on to the seat behind you so your eyes can lift up, stretching the front of the shoulders, the chest. Good. Maybe take a little twist, one hand on one knee, and just turn to look over the opposite shoulder. And come back to center. Maybe move to the other side. And come back to center. Maybe arms down by your sides. You can reach towards the ground and reach the other side. Good. One more each side. And then placing your hands on your legs on your inhale, allow your eyes to look upward, slide your elbows back. And then as you exhale, slide your fingers towards your knees, eyes look down. And again. And just two more here. And last one. And then come back to center and just take another moment to check in with your breath. Maybe turn your palms to face upward. Maybe close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Your breath has become short and shallow. See if you can deepen your breath a little bit more, increasing by a count of one in each direction. And take a moment to acknowledge the effects of your practice on your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. Preparing to leave behind anything you don't want to carry back into your day with you. Take a nice deep breath in, give everything a squeeze. And as you exhale, just let something go. And move back into your day with strength, energy, grace, and ease. Thank you all so much for being here today.